After getting frustrated with Facebook Marketplace, I thought back to this Integra that I bought at auction a few years ago and wondered if I could find some suitable cars at auction to fix and sell. So in addition to Facebook and Craigslist, I've also been watching a few auctions. I need to buy some cars to fix and sell, and this one came up. It's in South Carolina near Charleston. There's 2 hours left on the bidding, and the buy it now price is $7,000, but I want to see if I can get it for less than that. There doesn't look like there's too much that I cannot fix on this car, but it's still a risk. I was very tempted to buy it at the buy it now price, but if I can save a few dollars by waiting on the bids and seeing if it's less, might as well do that. But I know there are other people more savvy than myself who do this for a living that may also be watching the bid, because over the last few days I've watched the bid go up a few thousand. So I could miss out on it, because if it goes over 7,000, I'm more likely to not even try and get it. But there are other cars I'm interested in. There's these two Supras in Culpeper, Virginia. Oh, this one went up, and they're much more expensive. My wife's trying to talk me out of them. But there are others that don't come up till tomorrow that could be my backups. But right now, this WRX is the one. So to ease my mind a little bit, I'm gonna go for a walk. I have 2 hours till the bidding is up. So I'm gonna go for a walk, come back and check on it. All right, it says the auction is live now. Let's see how we do. Just got back from my walk. Current bid on reserve. See how much time. 86 minutes left. And this website has funny sounds. Let me see. Oh, yeah, so the music tries to amp you up. All right, well, this one doesn't start for 86 minutes, so I'm gonna work on some other things. So the bidding, depending on where I look, either starts in 37 seconds or 54 seconds. I don't remember it looking like this when I got that Integra from the auction, but it was through the same service. So we'll see how this goes. I really hope I don't have to use my backup cars. I think that was for a different car. It sold, so I'm just gonna keep it on this until the time right here goes to 0. But you can see people bidding from Yemen, Missouri, I saw Mexico. People are bidding on these cars internationally. I didn't know that. I mean, I guess I should have known because they have international brokers. Got the music on, and the bids are going up pretty fast. It's already at 6,000. I'm thinking maybe I should have just bought it. Let me turn that music off. It's almost up to the buy now price.
Bonus time. Sold on approval. New bidder.
Hold on, I don't know if I got it or not. Hold on, I bid it the last second. I don't know if I got it. Let me see. No, I just got outbid. So here it is the next day. I have my eye on several cars. A couple that are coming up in over an hour, and a couple that come up in 16 minutes or so. So I am going to hopefully get one of these. And from what I can see and what they go for, I think there'll be a little bit of profit. There'll be a bit of profit in all of them. Yeah, so these over here on the right are ones that are over an hour away in terms of bidding. So right now they're my backup cars. So on this screen over here, I'm gonna put up the ones that are coming up in 15 minutes. One is a Corolla and one is a Charger. If I make 3,000 or 4,000 on the Corolla, I'd be happy. But this Charger, I'm expecting it to get bid up pretty good. I would make upwards of 10,000 if I do a good job on that one. It's just what's available now, you know? I fully expect to get bid out of this one, but we'll see. I'm thinking why I lost yesterday was because the first time I bought a car, I only used this screen, and it was a low demand car. Not many people were bidding on it. But yesterday I used one of these screens, and I wasn't familiar with this interface. Also, a thing to note, I do not have my dealer's license yet. So even though the bid would be, let's say if I won this for $2,200, I would end up paying $35 and change, almost $3,600, because documentation fee, transaction fee, and auction fee. Yeah, so this will be different if I have my dealer's license. All right, so preliminary bidding has ended, and now I'm waiting for the auctions to start. So it looks like preliminary bidding ends 45 minutes before the auction starts. I'm learning. Well, I got outbid on the Charger. It got up to, I don't know, 8,000 or 9,000, and I was right there. And I don't understand the time thing. It doesn't tell you when time's up. But on to the next one. I'm looking at a WRX, which is a big gamble because people with WRXs usually like to drive spiritedly. What'd you say? They usually like to drive them hard. Not all the time, but more often than people who get something like a minivan. It does have a check engine light on, but it runs and drives. So that's a big gamble. This Corolla is less of a gamble though. Not as much upside, but the probability that I get a good car and can sell an excellent car is much higher with this Corolla. Maybe I should start going for cars that are common, but not necessarily cars people like a lot, you know, like under the radar, not necessarily enthusiast cars. Because I'm watching these other auctions and a 2019 Honda Sonata, decent car, and it's gonna go for cheap. I mean, it has a bit of damage, but I'm learning by watching the other auctions go by as I wait for the ones I'm interested in. Because Toyotas, Hondas, certain BMWs, WRXs, these are things a lot of people are looking for. Somebody who's looking for a Hyundai Sonata is just looking for a car. That's the way I feel anyway. I might have just won a 2016 WRX, $4,500 winning bid, which is well below what I wanted to pay. So we'll see. It says it's awaiting seller approval. So we'll see what happens. And my SCA auctions membership just came through. So I was the top bidder. My top bid was $4,500, but that was below the seller's reserve. They counted with 59. I came up to 5,000. They counted with 5,700. I stayed at 5,000. They counted with 5,500. I stayed at 5,000. So we'll see if they come down because I'm currently awaiting their response. So I did win the auction. So even though I only paid $5,000 for the car, let me show you how much all these other extra fees were. So the winning bid plus auction fees, over $6,000. Transaction fee, $450. Documentation fee, $199. Now, I don't know how much of this will drop off once I get my dealer's license and I can purchase more of the cars directly from Copart. But yeah, so I'll be in $6,700. I'm gonna pay this and then figure out how I'm gonna get it down here. These are the images that were on Copart's and ABetter.Bid's website. I used ABetter.Bid so that I could bid on more cars. The website is pretty straightforward. I just wish I didn't have to pay all those fees. I may or may not be working on getting my dealer's license. So I'm going to set up shipping and let you know how that goes. But that'll be in the next few days, so I'm going to work on other things to fill the time. This is the engine bay of my 2007 BMW X5 4.8i.